I've gotten a lot of comments from people over the last couple weeks, including one just super angry individual who loves to email all the time, wondering why in the hell I'm talking about Florida Governor Ron DeSantis so much. I don't care about Ron DeSantis, they say. Well, and to that, I say, you really should. Here's the thing. According to a new analysis by NBC News, Ron DeSantis, our governor down here in the state of Florida, has raked in millions of dollars from big-time Republican donors in just the first 7 months of this year. Even as his state goes to hell from COVID, so badly that they're now having to doctor the way they report the deaths so it makes it seem like we're on a temporary downslope, DeSantis is still pulling in millions, mostly from out-of-state Republican donors. And we all know why they do that. It's not because they care greatly about what happens down here with Florida governor's re-election next year. It's because they are preparing for a Ron DeSantis presidential bid in 2024. That is what all of this outside corporate money tells us. So that's probably why you need to start paying attention to this guy, because he has aspirations that go far beyond the Sunshine State. Let me read this from NBC News. Ken Griffin, the GOP megadonor and billionaire founder of the hedge fund Citadel, donated $5 million to DeSantis' campaign in April, the largest donation he has received this year. DeSantis also raked in $500,000 in May from WeatherTech founder David McNeil, $250,000 in March from Home Depot co-founder Bernie Marcus, and $250,000 in February from Illinois Governor Bruce Rauner, who moved to Florida after he lost re-election. New York Jets owner Woody Johnson, an ambassador in the Trump administration, also donated. Other Trump administration officials got in on the action too. Former ambassadors Jamie McCourt and Kelly Craft and ex-Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross donated $10,000 to $50,000. DeSantis is also raising plenty of small dollar donations from across the country. Across the country. This man is no longer confined to just Florida. And that's what people have to understand. DeSantis in recent months has been going all over the country, except of course when he got busted trying to go to Las Vegas to party with some super donors right as we were about to get hit by a hurricane. So he canceled that trip, but he's still gone multiple different states, talking to donors, talking to the American Legislative Exchange Council, ALEC, raising money, getting all this outside corporate money to fund his re-election campaign in 2022. That's a problem. The guy is currently underwater with his approval rating here in the state of Florida. He does not have a 50% approval rating. He has a vast majority of people in the state saying he should not run for president. He is losing in head-to-head matchups to two of his Democratic rivals for governor, Representative Charlie Crist, who used to be a Republican and the governor of Florida, and Nikki Fried also beating him right now in current polling. And the reason for that is because of his disastrous handling of COVID, which the state is not happy about, even the Republicans. They're not happy about his decision to punish school districts. They don't approve of his ban on mask mandates that the courts have overturned, but he's still not budging on it. So DeSantis is becoming more unpopular here in the state of Florida. And the more unpopular he gets here, the more the corporate money is going to start coming in to try to save his ass. Because if he doesn't win re-election in 2022, his odds of being the Republican nominee in 2024 basically just go down the toilet. Because if you can't carry your own state as governor, then there's no way in hell you have a chance of carrying a multitude of states in a presidential election. But if DeSantis somehow rebounds from this, the corporate money is going to continue to flow, and I can promise you, he is already a top contender for 2024 if he rebounds from his COVID mistakes. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for fresh content 7 days a week.